well, that would be why. So, hello YouTube, welcome to the show. Let's give a round of applause for our YouTube friends, shall we? Yay! Giovanni, do you have anything to say?
Oh, hello YouTube, I thought you'd be there. It's such a good time to see you. Yep. Cheerio.
Okay, well, that is our good buddies. That's our good buddy Gio. Hello, Kevin. How's life at the Turnpike going? My buddy Kevin, he lives on the Turnpike. I don't know. No, maybe he doesn't actually live on the Turnpike. He could live near it, I suppose. But he knows a lot about the Turnpike every time I talk to him. But anyway, I hope that's going pretty well. Not as much traffic, I suppose, right now.
Yes, of course, if it was the Turnpike in Miami, it'd be completely different. Yes, in Miami, they do other things. It starts out like... Yeah, that's not the type of Turnpike you'd like there, so... Yes. Yes, well, the Turnpike is interesting, I suppose.
Yes, well, the Turnpike in Miami is very different than it is here in Orlando, so... But what does that say about Miami? I don't know. So, let's talk. We have lots of interesting things to talk about this week. First off, the Late Show, and The Late Show, and pretty much every late type television show, The Tonight Show, has returned this week, and they're all broadcasting from their homes. So, I think that I'm probably going to build a late night set. Yeah, right now behind me you see basically nothing. It's just me drinking a glass of wine in a chair, and a Disney World poster behind me. And I mean, come to think of it, I mean, Gio looks pretty good for a late night.
Yeah, I look good for any time of day, actually. I suppose. Except that I'm dead.
Hehe. Yep, I suppose we could. So... Anyway, here's, have a toast to you. Cheers, everyone. Oh, that was cool. Oh. To hear about it, please comment on our YouTube stream or on Facebook. We would love to hear from you. All right, on YouTube, we have, well, we are live right now on YouTube. Cheerio, Adventure Seeker, late night set would be awesome. Yes, absolutely, that would be fun. So, we'll see if I can pull that out of my hat. I'm not really wearing one, but that doesn't matter. I do have a mask. They did say, the CDC said that you can wear masks, but not a medical one, because those should be, reserved for, people in the medical field. So, as you've seen, I have my mask. So, now I can... out immediately. The other news this week, Publix has decided to start using contactless payments at every Publix store in the nation. That includes all the stores in Florida, Georgia, and wherever else Publix exists, like, the Carolinas, I suppose, Tennessee, maybe something like that. Anyway, if your store doesn't already have Apple Pay, it will have it very soon, along with Google Pay, and some types of stores already accept Samsung Pay, but the goal is to not have to have you touch anything. The Publix app was rolled out about a year ago, and that has already allowed it, but this is a lot more convenient, and it's a lot more safe. If you're using any type of payment method, it should be Apple Pay or Google Pay. They are far superior, especially Apple Pay. You have a secure enclave inside your iPhone. All of your data is completely separated for your credit cards. They all stay right on that secure enclave. And on top of that, Apple kind of creates a unique credit card number and authenticator for your device. And that's really convenient because if anything goes wrong, you can just delete that one device and re-add it, and you have a brand new credit card number every time that you want. It contrary to popular belief, it does not create a new card number every time you pay for something. It creates a new card number every time you activate Apple Pay on the device per card. So that's a really good thing. Adventure Seeker says, life is doing good, ready for the world of Orlando to get back up and running again. And I heard Publix is getting plexiglass or something at their cash registers. Is that true? If it is, I wonder how people would pay. Yes, I believe that is true. They're going to have some type of plexiglass that will cover up part of the cash registers, so you don't have direct contact with the cashiers as much as you do now. I don't think it's going to be, completely taken off. You probably put money through a little slot or something. But it's just to protect their workers, so I don't blame them for that. That's probably a good thing. So, but yeah, that's a start, right? Yes, I suppose it is. So, in other news tonight, the CDC did recommend a few other things, and Donald Trump immediately said he's not going to do them, so nothing really new there. But basically, Donald Trump said after the CDC recommended that you put on a mask or scarf or any type of, covering for your mouth, he's like, well, I'm not going to do that. It's voluntary. Okay. It's voluntary. You don't have to do it. So great. To borrow a phrase from Stephen Colbert, quarantine while we're here. Why listen to the experts? Said Adventure Seeker. Yes, there's no reason to listen to any experts. I don't listen to the experts, and look at me now. I have my own show or something. Kevin Lewitsky said, I'm enjoying the hashtag of all the cast members posting pictures. That's right. In other news, I think it started yesterday, actually. Cast members are posting pictures of them at work to help them get through this time where they cannot be at work. Yes, if you actually work for Disney, you wish that you could go back to work right now. You're getting paid anyway right now. You still want to go back to work. Now, that's a company to inspire that. But I too, there are days when I wish that I still worked at Disney. I worked at Disney for more than 10 years, and they were a great company to work for. I really enjoyed pretty much, I'd say 99% of the time I was working there. I had a lot of fun. And I can't say that necessarily about other companies that I've worked for, although I love working at UCF. So that's pretty much been 100% of the time. So, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I love everybody I work with at UCF. So Louis said even international credit cards. I believe Apple Pay will work at Publix with international credit cards. Yeah, Apple Pay for contactless should be fine. But you'll need to use Apple Pay for your contactless. You won't just be able to use the contactless card, from what I understand. Chrissy Houlihan said Wall & Wah has done plexiglass already. Well, that's good to know. Hayden Rowe said, what's my prediction on when everything opens up again? You're not going to like this, but I don't think we're going to be back up and running until August at the earliest. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Here's my logic, okay? And you don't have to agree with me or anything, but the furlough announcement that Disney made, I mean, first off, Disney's the big company here. They kind of control the entire hospitality entertainment industry. And when they decide that they're going to furlough, that means that you're not going back to work anytime soon. If it was just going to be another couple weeks or even a month, then they probably would have kept paying you and everything. But the fact that Disney is willing to engage in union negotiations again, when they've just done that a couple weeks ago, that to me says they are not bringing you back for a long time. And when they do, they'll give you, probably 2 weeks notice until you have to start going back to work. Although technically on furlough, they don't have to give you that, but they probably will. And then after you go back, you're not going back to your old job. No. You're going into a training program to train you on how the parks are going to reopen. It's going to be a different world when they reopen. And that's going to take time. At the least, it'll be a week of training, I'm sure. because you're talking about brand new sanitary procedures, brand new almost everything. Your whole trip to Walt Disney World will be very different when this reopens. And I don't see that happening, maybe July, but probably August. And by the time we get back to normal, you're looking at October. So, no, it's not the best news for anybody, but I don't see that happening for a long time. Louis said Shanghai cast members have started testing rides now. Shanghai is different than the United States. China owns those parks, the majority of them. So what they do in Shanghai is not relevant as much as it would be in the United States or in Paris, really. Those parks in the U.S. and in Paris are majority 100% owned by the Walt Disney Company. The parks in China are not. They're minority owned. And Tokyo's not owned at all by Disney. It's just a life. Not go to back work anytime soon. Yeah, if you work at Epcot, I don't see that park reopening. Not this year. Maybe by December, but there's a lot of construction going on there anyway, so I don't see Epcot opening for a bit. Chrissy says, August, I have my teaching internship in the fall. I hope we are back in school and I don't have to do it online. I don't know. Teaching is different than the theme park industry. So the theme park industry is a different duck entirely. So I would say, yeah, your teaching internship, that's great, and that might, go through just as normal. But, for parents to send their kids back to school, they have to be comfortable too. They're not going to send them back if there's still a good chance that you're going to get this. Are they going to have to retrain for the area stuff too, like running of rides? Well, that depends. Disney's safety guidelines currently state that you have to work an attraction, I think, once every 6 months. Otherwise, you lose your proficiencies at that attraction. They could waive the requirement, but I doubt that because Disney is a very safety conscientious company. So, no, I think that there'll be some training on there. And you could, do a recertification, which takes a day, to be recertified at an attraction. But that doesn't take that long. So that's not the main issue here. The main issue is all of these new operational procedures about cleaning and how they're going to move guests and everything and bringing back everything online. That'll probably take a week or at least. But I still don't see anything happening. I mean, if they get July, they'll be lucky. I think August is a lot more likely than July. But who knows? It depends on how quickly this thing spreads. The important thing to understand, this is going to sound really weird, is that you want as high of transmission as possible without overloading the hospitals. You want as many people to have had this to build up your herd immunity. It's a concept, once you get 60% of a population that has already had the virus, then generally speaking, you can assume that the virus will start dying out on its own because the numbers will peak, and that's when you see those curves when they go way up and then they come back down pretty dramatically. That's that peak. That's about right when they hit 60%, and then it starts going down after that because it gets harder to transfer because if you've already had it and you're immune to it, then you're already going to be fine. So it's not going to cause as much of a panic. But they're trying to prolong it as much as possible because we don't have the hospital capacity. If it wasn't a problem, if we had an infinite amount of hospital capacity and an infinite amount of generators, generators, the power hasn't gone out yet. Knock on wood. Ooh. It's a problem having the gunshot button right next to the laughing button. I need to fix that on my thing. Yeah, until that happens, if we had enough respirators, or respirators, that's not right, is it? I don't know. Comment on what I'm supposed to be saying. But ventilators, there we go. Yeah, no, if we have enough ventilators, then no, you'd want everyone to get it as quickly as possible. And then get everyone, if we'd have additional capacity and everything, treat everyone and then get over it. But we're not, that's unrealistic. So you slow it down just so you have enough, capacity in the hospitals, and you hopefully get everyone as many as quickly as possible. Chrissy says, I heard something about a vaccine in 18 months. Do you think that vaccine will matter by then? Yeah, it could. Chances are, even if this thing goes away, it could come back in a mutated form and you might get it again. We don't really know how long the immunity will last after you have it yet. The data is not there. So we'll see, what happens. But I hope that, you get it once and then you'll never get it again. But we just don't know that yet, from what I understand. It does seem that that drug combination of the it's a combination of 3 drugs is what I'm hearing. It's Zithromax, Benadryl, and hydroxychloroquine or whatever. You take all 3 of those, and supposedly you're better within 6 days. I guess the Benadryl is not necessarily required, but if you get really bad, then they want you to make sure they don't have any allergic reaction to everything. But generally you combine all 3 and you're okay within 6 days. They can't even detect the thing in your body, and supposedly that has like a 99% success rate everywhere that they've tested it. So that's approved now by the FDA. So I expect that to be, out and everything. So that might, help us care and keep people off of ventilators, which increases the capacity of the hospitals. So that would be good, if we get enough of that drug. But, again, that's something that hasn't really been tested. It's been approved by the FDA, but it hasn't been tested for this, not in, huge numbers. But they've had a lot of luck with it. So, I'm optimistic with that, but we'll see what happens. Kevin says we need antibody testing. Yes. Even if you are recovered and healthy now, but you think that you've already had COVID-19, it is important to get tested if your area has the testing capacity. Obviously, you want to allow the people that actually, possibly are sick, to get tested first. But if you believe you've already had it and you've recovered, it might be worth it to get tested. And if you have the antibody, they might, ask for some of your blood. So they can, try. You might be able to save some lives. So that's something to think about there. Katrina says, if I have hospitality day passes through the Swan and Dolphin, are they extended for a property on Disney properties because it's a Marriott hotel? I don't have any information on how the hospitality passes are working. I know that the annual passes and other types of tickets are being extended unless you're an annual pass holder is paying by the month, in which case you have the option of either having it extended or they'll stop charging you. That's a weird duck on its own. There's no proven cure or treatment at this time. Nothing, Bill. Yeah, no, that's technically true. However, they've had incredible luck, like 99% effectiveness anytime they've used that drug for a population. So, yeah, it hasn't been proven scientifically, but every study that I've read, and I have access to studies before other people have them because I work in a university setting, and there's definitely something to the hydroxychloroquine and Zithromax and Benadryl combination. You're right. It's not proven, but 99%. That's a pretty good. Those are pretty good odds, of the people that need it, and most people don't even show any problems. So that's a big deal. So keep in mind, I'm not recommending that you go out and get the drug or anything. I'm just saying, if your doctor prescribes it because you have it, then you probably should take it. Simple as that. Kevin says, I would be surprised if comps are extended. I wouldn't be too surprised, especially if they're, given out by Disney for Disney cast members. When this whole thing reopens, I expect them to want to get attendance as up as quickly as possible, even if that means bringing in people who are entitled to comps for free, just to extend them. So I wouldn't be too far. Do you think Iger stepped down prior to hitting it, or was it just a luck of timing? I think Iger did step down because he knew this was coming. He saw how it was affecting the Chinese parks. I do believe that he was planning to step down. I do not believe that it was meant to happen as quickly as it did. So that's my thoughts there. Michael says, you trust government experts. No one's saying this. Maybe Fox News. Yeah, well, I don't trust government experts, and you should not either. You should trust doctors, because doctors know what they're doing, usually. And the most doctors that I've seen and talked to about this, they all are in agreement that there's something there with that hydroxychloroquine treatment. So, yeah, forget about what Fox News says. I don't watch Fox News, but, yeah. Kevin says he was a genius getting Disney Plus up and running. Yeah, he probably was. Bob, I give him credit for that. Disney Plus was the right thing to do. And I'm happy that now you can watch Onward on Disney Plus. That just came out today, so. Dr. Fauci isn't saying this. No, but a lot of other doctors are. He's a little more cautious in what he recommends because of his position. I'm not in any type of position to recommend anything. But other doctors are, and they're very reputable. So no, yeah, you're right. I mean, he doesn't recommend it because his recommendations have to be approved by the CDC, basically. So think of him as kind of a talking head for the CDC. And the CDC guidelines are, logical. And he's a very smart man. So he's not going to recommend something that, hasn't been thoroughly tested. But other doctors who are a little bit more, know he's responsible. Yeah, he's responsible, but I think other doctors are a little bit willing to try something that hasn't been completely proven yet, if they're seeing, success in other places. So, yeah, no, it's kind of like, we had a bunch of hurricanes one year in Florida. And that was, we had Charlie, Francis, and Jean. And there was this weather station, I think it was Channel 8 out of Tampa. And they had switched to the European model for modeling hurricanes, and no one else was using it yet, including the National Weather Service. And the National Weather Service kept saying, no, it's going to hit Sarasota, it's going to hit Tampa, it's going to hit Sarasota, it's going to go right up the coast, right up that way. And this station in Channel 8, they said, no. That's what they're saying, and we acknowledge that. But this model, which has been 90% right for the forecasting of this storm, says it's going to hit earlier. And that's exactly what the storm did. It hit farther south, and it went straight across the state through Orlando. We had tornadoes in Orlando. A tornado went over the monorail. But it was really interesting. So it's a different duck there. Yeah. So I think that sometimes it's okay to go rogue, even if your government agency says something else. And eventually the National Weather Service did adopt the European model as the major model that they use to predict for hurricane forecasting, because it was proven after that. It just took them longer to realize how accurate it was. So I kind of see the logic for, Fauci not to recommend something right now because he is an official. But doctors that, are closer on the ground and they see it happening, they're willing to try it. So, but it's up to your doctor, to recommend something. So, Ron Schneider says, Bill, I may not agree with what you're saying, but I think you're far more entertaining doing this tonight than when you're being, quote unquote, funny. Oh, Ron, I can. I'm so happy to have so much love. Yeah, but Michael Scott Schneider says people also took the drugs based on Trump and died. Those people are morons. They took a fish tank cleaner that happened to have a similar ingredient in it. There is a medical version of it, and you should take it, from that. It's not because Trump recommended it. It's because Trump recommended that, hey, they're having luck with it. I saw the video footage of when Trump said that, and you'd have to be a moron to think that your fish cleaner, your not fish cleaner, your fish tank cleaner has the same thing. No, I don't. So there's a lot of things I don't agree with Trump on, but that's not one of them. I don't blame Trump for those people that took the drug, that they took their fish tank cleaner. Who does that? It's like, I heard bleach, is good, so I'll take some bleach. What? No, that just, no, there's nothing to that. So, Ron Schneider says, now that was funny. I assume that you mean all the applause and everything, but you don't have an applause button. Every so often I have to reactivate my skeleton, so I apologize for that. Eventually I'll fix that so I don't have to do that, but that's I'm alive again. So, tell me, Bill, how are you doing? Are you enjoying your wine? I've just been sitting here listening to you talk smack about everyone. Listen, I don't really like Trump. I don't really like politics at all. In fact, I think politics are the root of all evil in the world. No, it's true, really. If you think about it, politics are what inspired all of these horrible, horrendous things. Like monkeys. Don't you think so? It's okay, you can say something. No, not that. Okay, so anyway. Will Cam says, love the shirt, Bill. Well, thank you. This is not actually a Hawaiian shirt. This is a Caribbean shirt. It's a little lighter. We had about 85 degrees today. I went out and took a walk, and it was nice, so stayed away from everybody. Social distancing walks. It's healthy to walk around and get outside. Anyone who would take Trump seriously about anything is a moron. There are a lot of them, but people want to believe. No, you should not believe. Just because the president says something, I wouldn't believe it. That's not a good thing to say. No, I think that everyone should do their own research and come to their own conclusions about things after they have looked at research fairly. There are some people that want to ignore research even though it is there. Those people are not following the scientific method. If there's something that goes against whatever you believe, you still need to listen to it and hopefully be open to changing your opinion. That is what compromise is about. When you do things to give up something you believe, that's compromise. And I don't believe in compromise. I think that that's a big difference there. So, Will Cam says, the mug and Skelly make me think that I might be a Craig Ferguson fan. Where would you get an idea like that? I can't imagine. Oh, the nerve of him. Yeah, the nerve of that guy. I can't imagine why. Hey, Craig. Yes? Hello. This is, Gary. Gary from room service. How are you? Oh, actually, room service has been awful lately. We haven't had anything. I've been getting sandwiches and things. I'm used to steaks and beautiful things of... Spaghetti, sir? Yes, spaghetti. Yes, I did like my room service. What's going on, Jerry? It's Jerry, sir. I'm Jerry with room service. Yeah, okay. So tell me, why haven't we gotten anything good? Because you haven't ordered it, sir. What do you mean I haven't ordered it? I've been ordering it for a long time. I haven't gotten anything. It's very sad. And foreboding. Did you say foreboding, sir? Yes, I did. I said it's foreboding. What the bloody hell? Yes, I understand, sir. It's very foreboding to have a skeleton talk to you. In fact, it's quite nerve-wracking to be here. Well, why are you still here? I'm kind of attached here. Okay. Anyway, yes. I'm still here, sir. Okay. Oh, I do miss Craig Ferguson, so. Let's see here. Kevin Lewitsky says, are you taking any cruises soon? Yes, I am taking the SS Stay at Home. Yeah, no, it wasn't that funny, but we're on a nice 10 weeks vacation or cruise or something. We're not going Katrina asks, okay, what about Mulan and other Disney movies? I like Mulan. I like movies. What about them? I'm gonna make a man out of you. That's I don't sing, so sorry. That's very sad, sir. I wish you could sing. Like, seriously. To hear you just keep talking all day long, you know, it's kind of insufferable. I don't have ears, so it's very horrible stuff. I wish I was here, you know, with anyone. You know, even Bill Cosby would be something. Okay, maybe that was going too far. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, back to you, Bill. Thank you. Michael says, yes, but we want leaders to lead. We expect that. We compromised a lot when the man was elected in everyday sense. Well, I'll cheers to that. We should expect leaders to lead. So, cheers to you. Do we still have the cheers? Maybe? All right. Why don't you hold up your glass? And then toast. Sorry. Good to be legally correct. Defer anything you don't know 100% and disclose that it's just your opinion and don't know for sure. That's right. I know nothing. I don't know 100%, and it is my opinion, and I don't know for sure. But also, yeah. So anyway. Kevin says I should take a jungle cruise. Yes, I should take a jungle cruise, except they delayed the film. Dwayne Johnson, where are you? I need you right now. So, probably, I mean, I can watch Jumanji again, Into the Jungle. That could be fun. But Katrina says, no, I meant the new Mulan movie. Oh. You should Prost. Tiki-taka, tiki-taka. Oi, oi, oi! Prost. There we go. Happy, Katrina? I hope you are. All right. Let's see what else is happening tonight. We have a few people that have joined. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Jason. Hello, Will. Hello, Jen. Hello, Alex. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Chelsea. Fuka. It's good to, be here tonight. I hope you're still enjoying whatever this is. It's just a fun little streaming thing when don't have anything else to do right now. We've been on going on. I can't believe it. We've been going on for about 45 minutes now. Isn't that crazy? I don't know what to say. It feels like it's been 2 hours. Oh, let it end, please. Meanwhile, quarantine while.
No.
Yeah. Oh, Michael Scott Schneider says, entertain me some. I can change channels. Well, let's hope that you don't change channels. Let's bring out the train. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our special guest here tonight. Please say hello to Elmo.
Hello, how are you? I'm Elmo. Oh. Hi there, Mr. Camera. Hello there, Mr. Skeleton.
How's it going there, Elmo?
Elmo think everything is fine, but I've always been just kind of stuffed.
Elmo,
Yeah,
how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Do you know what this whole thing is about?
What?
COVID-19?
Oh, nobody. Probably Craig Ferguson.
Okay, Elmo. Oh, dear. I need a tech, to, do my laughter. Just a one-man show joke. A lot of people can laugh. How about a moment of deep thought? You want to have a moment of deep thought? Oh, deep thoughts. I want a moment of deep thought, too.
I'll have to say, this kind of deep thought structure is making me feel a bit uncomfortable. Can we just move on with the show? That'd be great, thanks.
Fine. Let's talk about the rest of the world and how they're doing through this. I heard there were earthquakes. I can't speak today. I heard there were some earthquakes in Southern California tonight. Hopefully they weren't too strong. I was just reading about it. They were about halfway between San Diego and Los Angeles and about an hour east of the mountain range that's there. So if you were shaken tonight, please comment and let me know how things went. But I hope everybody's okay. That would be good. Katrina, no, I did not see any video that you sent. But I'm sure if you send it again, I'll probably watch it. And now, please wait till we interrupt with this sponsor, Cheetos Popcorn. They're not actually a sponsor. I'm just browsing through their webpage. Look, their webpage is animated. I tried looking for Cheetos Popcorn. I could not find it anywhere. This is an issue. I need Cheetos Popcorn. So, if you know where I can get Cheetos Popcorn, please let me know. Because I can't find it. I have been looking since the Super Bowl for Cheetos Popcorn. This is a thing. I am asking for you to help me find some Cheetos cheddar popcorn because it sounds delicious and I must find it. So if you find Cheetos Popcorn, please let me know.
That shit looks amazing. I can't believe it's not butter. Not butter. Not butter. Not butter. Not butter.
I didn't know I had a band. So that's great. Robot, what else can you do?
Oh, I can do a lot of things. Here, watch this.
I am a robot.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Oh dear, we lost him. I'm so sorry. I'm still here. Don't worry, everything's just fine. Bill, do you still need your room service? I'm here.
I've been waiting for the room service for a bloody long time. When's it coming?
Well, sir, we just have a few issues with the room service. We couldn't identify what room you were in.
I'm in 1401.
Oh, 1401, that's right. I should have known. Some kind of Imagineering bullshit thing that you incorporate into your show. You're just obsessed with Disney, aren't you, sir?
Just a little bit, I suppose.
Yes, well, it's not funny. Well, I think it is quite funny. So, that's your opinion. I don't like the tone of your voice. Well, you made me this way, sir. So in my defense, it's your fault.
Anyway, if you have any other comments or questions, we'll still be here for a little bit.
until I decide to leave my sanity and run away to wherever I'm going to go. Which, who knows where that might be. We're still here. No one's watching us on YouTube, which is great to know, but there's 5 of you watching on Facebook. So if you'd like to watch on YouTube, I would appreciate it because that helps me. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is in the description and linked. So please, watch us on YouTube. I would love that if you would, please. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, bum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. But we are live on YouTube, so it's quite lovely. Hello, Ben. Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing well. Oh, hey, Ben. How are you? I really... Guess what? I'm in your old bedroom. Yes. I took it over. It's mine now. That's kind of true. Ben did kind of not really live here, but he slept here for a while, so yeah. But that's where I am. I'm here. Okay. So Michael says, I may have more viewers than I possibly could know. Well, if there are more viewers than I know, then I wish you hello. Hi, guys. I love all of you. Please come and visit me after this is over. Stay where you are right now, because that would be bad if you try to go anywhere else. But for now, I'm here. So, I still have a little wine left, so cheers to you. Hey, look at that. It worked that time. I could do that all day. Only do it for so long, then it breaks. Kevin says, I need human guests.
I take offense to that. I'm human, I'm just dead human. It's kind of a little bit different there.
Yeah, well, life goes on. Hey, Katie, welcome to the show. Hey, Logan, welcome to the show. I would love to have some human guests. In fact, if you would like to be on the show, I will give that as an option. You can give me a call and FaceTime, and what I'll probably do is I'll probably ignore your call first, and then I'll call you back from the show. So if you have my phone number, give me a call, and then we'll try to route you through on the show and make it a real thing. How about that? I think that's pretty fair. So, Kevin says, you see my browser. How do you see my browser, Kevin? I'm confused. Oh, I see that you see my browser. Let's try that. That's better. Thank you. I forgot that we were still on that one. I'm back now. Maybe. Hello. Yes, so please join me. But at least you know that I am really here. But yes, if you'd like to give me a call, no, I'm not going to pay you, Michael. No one gets paid to be on this show. Even I don't get to be paid on this show. Haven't you seen the economy right now? It's not very good. But if you'd like to be on the show, you're welcome to be on the show. And you can laugh. Oh yeah, when the cross sign goes off, you laugh. I appreciate that. Come on, give us a big laugh. Fine, I'll laugh. That's better. I should start a blog, according to Kevin. What would my blog be about, Kevin? I don't know what to write. Hey, Jeff, welcome to the show. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, nor am I sure about anything right now, but Then again, not many people are sure about anything, so tell me, how can we make this show better without removing me and firing me and replacing me with somebody who's actually funny? That would be nice if we could do that. Oh, let's listen to some music, shall we? Change. In the rough, we keep going, and we have George in the front, and we have Limp Bizkit in the second place, and then we have Carrot Top coming around the third. And coming around the corner, we have Carrot Top. He has jumped up to second place, and now Carrot Top's in first place. When George has gone all the way back to third place, Carrot Top is now back in second place, and we have Limp Bizkit in the second place. What's going on? Oh no, it's a three-way tie! Yay! And the crowd goes wild! Yay! Okay. Kevin says theme parks. Well, why not? Since they are not doing the Kentucky Derby or something. Whatever that was. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up to 56 minutes, which means that we will be ending the show very, very shortly. This show is only designed to be about an hour long, and we have about 4 minutes left. So if you have any last thoughts, comments, questions, I'd love to hear about them. And if you'd like to be on the show again, please give me a call, 407-243-8454, and we will probably ignore your call, and then we'll call you back. And when you call back, you'll be on FaceTime. Only call if you have an iPhone, please. iPhones only. Maybe in the future we'll do other things, but right now it's just FaceTime, iPhones, and we'll bring you on as a guest for the show. We actually have tested this capability. I would love to do it live, because we only tested it kind of afterwards, but that would be great if we could actually do that. It looks like we're going to be changing up the format for the show. This might be the last show for a few days. We might still do one tomorrow, and then move on from there, but we'll see. We do have plans. We're going to move the show to a unknown city, but we'll be coming to you from a different place. It'll still be my home, but a completely different place. We're going to be improving our studio here and getting some better lighting, although I don't think I look that bad, but I don't know. Just a completely different setup in the future, so we'll see how that goes. Kevin says, talk about theme parks. I would love to talk about theme parks. That would be fun. Have I ever wanted to open my own theme park? Yeah, actually, when I was little, I wanted to have Bill World. What a creative name. It's so creative. Bill World. I wanted to have Giovanni Land. So much better. Yeah. Well, but yeah, no, that's kind of what my plan was, to have a theme park. That'd be fun. So hopefully you can hear me okay on the show. I did have a little bit of a different audio setup tonight, so we're seeing how that works out too. But any other questions, I would love to hear about them. Maybe. Or not. Seems like we're pretty quiet right now, so I guess that's going to be the end of our show tonight. So have a good night, everybody. Enjoy yourselves, and thank you for coming. Yes, thank you for coming and leaving. And Kevin, when you were kindergarten, your dream job was to operate the triple play. Oh, it happened when you were 16. You should operate the turnpike instead. Yeah. All right, that's the end of our show. Have a great night, everybody.